Welcome back to this episode of Newsmakers, the show where we bring to you spectacular stories of successful people from different walks of life. Because at Newsmakers, we really aspire to inspire you. My dear lovely audience, I'm your host Simran, and again today we have yet another dynamic guest on our sets today. He is the founder of ThoreCoin and is very famously known as Next Trade. Please allow me to welcome Mr. Alok Kumar on the sets of Newsmakers. A very warm welcome to you, sir. We are so happy to have you here with us today.
Thank you, Simran.
Well, it's so good to hear that you are here with us. I would like to start my interview with the very first question, which says, could you please share a bit about your background and what led you to the world of blockchain and cryptocurrency?
Yeah, basically I belong to the stock market. I am a stock market professional and I have 17 years experience in the stock market. I am very famously known in Nick State. Means I am the first person who has started SMS stock calls in India way back in 2007. Yeah, so anything make money attracts me. So that's why I entered in the field of blockchain and I picked it quite early. I think I entered in the 2013 end. So then I came here for technology and money both.
Well, it is so good to hear that money has always been a driving force for you, and that is such a great news for us to hear.
Money is the driving factor, of course.
Okay, Mr. Alok, I would like to know that what inspired you to start Thore Network and subsequently Thore Coin. Now, could you share the story behind its inception?
Yeah, this is a very interesting story behind it. Actually, I first of all picked the Bitcoin, the most famous crypto coin in the world.
Okay.
But after spending 3 and 5 years, 4 years, I think why not create my own coin? Then I discussed with some of my friends. They laughed at me because they said no one will buy, no one will think about it. How can you create? So I am a partially I know the technical, so I started building a blockchain technology based crypto token in 2018.
Okay.
And one fine night I decided I will launch my own project.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a completely bootstrap project entirely funded by me. And January 2018 I launched the coin in India everywhere. It wasn't a smooth journey,
Mm-hmm.
but actually it takes a hell lot of time to reach the audience first.
Mm-hmm.
But by the end of 2018, people started know me.
Okay.
Yeah, because I used my leverage of mixed trade in promoting it.
Okay.
So my initial investors and buyers come from my stock market fraternity only.
Okay.
And then after 1 year, I got the investors and buyers from more than 29 countries. And that's how it happened.
Well, what a commendable story we've just got to hear from you. And audience, this is such a great news that what kind of a story, what kind of a thing that was behind the inception of Thor Coin.
Thank you, Simran.
All right. Now, I know that you have introduced Thor Coin 2.0. Now, it's a new version. I would like to know what were the main drivers behind the upgrade?
Well, 2018, everything was going furiously, and I was about to launch in the various parts of the world. But then the corona happened, and we lost almost 3 years, 2021, and almost part of the 2022. And when the world is open, the first thing we decided to travel because 2.5 years we locked in our houses. So Thor coin or more coin, nothing comes in my mind. I decided to first of all I travel lot, and then I thought it's a good time to launch a 2.0 because I think the world is changed. So I fully migrated from Ethereum mainnet to Solana mainnet. And that I use the artificial intelligence in this. So it's an entirely new project, but it's a migration from 4.1.
Okay.
So you can say it's a better version, which is here for at least next 4 5 years without any change.
So once again, audience, it's a very good news that Thor Coin 2.0 is a better version. We look forward to having this in the future.
Yeah. Because technology change every day.
Mm-hmm.
The technology, the servers I adapted in 2018 is not going to work anymore. So that's why I decided it's time to migrate to a better version, better servers. That's why I migrated to Solana mainnet. And now we are already live with 4.2.
So once again, audience, it's a very good news that ThoreCoin 2.0 is a better version. We look forward to having this in the future. Mr. Alok, now moving further, I would like also to know that Thore Network is known to have multiple business verticals. Now, can you elaborate on these and, of course, how they integrate with ThoreCoin?
Yeah, I am explaining not multiple. There are only three verticals.
Okay.
One is a crypto token, which is our main crypto token. This is 4.2, 2.0.
Mm-hmm.
And recently we have started building a search engine for the cryptocurrency. It's called Insights. Yeah, nowadays what we do, we search Google or Bing for anything. But I thought it's a good thing that we need a special crypto search engine for the cryptocurrency world only.
Mm-hmm.
So suppose you want to search something specific, then Google you need to search a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But with our insights, you can search within 5 seconds.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, so it's a completely artificial intelligence based, and we are almost 90% completed. We have our in-house tech team; they are developing it, and in the next month we are going to live. Next month, March 2024.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, and third vertical, we are going to start a AI courses for the class 6 to 10
Okay.
because artificial intelligence is going to here. So I thought it's a good idea to put the young generation. This is just an elementary course.
Okay.
It serves the two purpose. One is create the artificial intelligence awareness,
Uh-huh.
and it's a very good business because education is always a very good business for us.
Uh-huh.
And we are technically a combo of technical and edtech both. So education, search engine, and our crypto token. This is three verticals what we are doing.
Okay. Now we've got to hear from Mr. Alok that there are just not one, but he's working on three different verticals, and it says crypto token and search engine for cryptocurrency, which starts. It's just in 5 seconds that you can start to search for it. And thirdly, which is very important, is AI course for students from class 6 to 10. Now, education sector that he's majorly working upon, and it is a very good news.
Yeah, education sector we are going to invest very large in the coming months because it's a complete pan India program. Where class 6 to 10 student can enroll on our website and get a one week course, just one week course, nothing else. They just need to get the intro to artificial intelligence world.
Okay, that's
So we are going step by step.
mm-hmm.
Our search engine is ready, our crypto project is already ready, and education, but we are going to start very soon.
Okay.
I think when we talk next time, it will be live.
So very wonderful, sir. So very wonderful. Now, you've been into the stock market. You are mastering this trade. Now, I would like you to discuss the process of stock listing for ThoreCoin. What challenges did you face, and how did you overcome them?
I started in 2018. The Indian regulatory are not very crypto friendly.
Yes.
So I formed a company in Estonia. Estonia is a Baltic nation in Europe. Or this company I formed in 2017. So now my company completed 5 years. And as for Europe rules, if any company completed 5 years, they are eligible for a stock market listing.
Okay.
So our stock already as a privately stock is listed with the US market. It's called equity gain, where one can go and buy our stock. So basically we are two world now. One is stock, one is crypto.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a quite challenging because we have to wait 5 years for that.
Correct.
But at this time we are talking to you, our stock is already live. Yeah, one can buy as a privately held stock. It's a unlisted stock
Mm-hmm.
because listing is still 2 years away from our timeline. But one can get our stock very easily now.
Yes, life is all about challenges and you just overcome them so beautifully. And again, we have a great news here for all those people who are not willing to invest in cryptocurrency. They have their stocks ready. So, in case you're wanting to invest, this is the right platform.
Right, right. If someone is not comfortable with crypto, they can buy our stock.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, Mr. Alok, now that you're progressing, there's so much that you're doing. I would like to know what are the short term and long term goals for ThoreCoin and Thore Network? where do you see yourself in the coming future?
Short-term goal is we have to live our insights, our search engine, which we discussed already,
Uh-huh.
and a pilot project for our educational program.
Okay.
Education, we are taking very conservative step. That's why it's taking time because in my thought, teaching someone is the most crucial job.
Mhm.
So that's why we need to form a team.
Uh-huh.
Although it's a 1 week course, but I just want to ensure that a student get value for the money and knowledge both.
Mhm.
So this is our short-term goal to live both projects in next 1 quarter.
Okay.
And long-term goal is a stock market listing.
You have such amazing goals and plans for the future. We wish you all the luck, and we absolutely wish you that you complete or maybe accomplish all of your goals in the coming future.
Yeah, it's quite wonderful. Right.
Well, my next question would be, where can people get to learn about ThoreCoin? And how can they they stay updated with the lot of development that you've been doing in this industry?
They can visit our website, 4coin.com.
Okay.
They can visit my Twitter handle is called Mixtrade.
Mm-hmm.
And they search on the Google.
Mm-hmm.
They have lot of articles.
Okay.
Yeah. And I is the best way to get our development on our official website, 4coin.com.
So, audience, now you know these are all the platforms that you can learn about ThoreCoin and what kind of development they are doing in the coming future. So, in case you're wanting to be in touch with them, all the platforms that he's just told, you can get in touch with them. Now, my last and a very final question, which is what is your advice to all those investors who are right now watching you? You've been an inspiration for a lot of them. Please give your advice.
I think they can decide and they can do their diligence and invest because investment is a very tricky word.
Mm-hmm.
They should invest as per their horizons because not everyone invests for the 2 years, 3 years. Some are very short-term traders also. So
Mm-hmm.
my advice is do your due diligence and then buy.
Mm-hmm.
I am not here to promote. I am just here to explain what we are doing and what we are going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Buying and selling is entirely on the individual decision. That we are not going to interfere in.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we want people should buy our stock and tokens, but
Mm-hmm.
I think it's best to they decide. If they want, they can visit our website. There is a process for it,
Mm-hmm.
and they can fill the form, and we will connect them.
What a wonderful advice we've got from Mr. Alok Kumar here. He is mastering his trade, and now that he's given us such words of wisdom. Thank you so much, Mr. Alok Kumar. We were so happy to have you here on the sets of Newsmakers.
Same here.
It was an amazing interview, so crisp and so great. Thank you once again for being here.
Thank you. Bye bye.
And my dear audience, thank you for being with me always and giving all your love. And in case you too have a story to share, please do let us know on this email reflecting here. We would love to have you here with us on the platforms of Newsmakers. Till then, I am Simran signing off with the promise that I will be back soon with another dynamic guest. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to this brand new episode of Newsmakers, the show where we bring to you spectacular personalities and their success stories from different walks of life. Because at Newsmakers, we aspire to inspire you. My dear lovely audience, I'm your host Simran and I'm so delighted because I bring to you another dynamic guest on our sets today. He is a world-famous doctor and a senior medical research scientist, and you would be delighted to know that he's the first Indian to have received an accolade from World Homeopathy Congress, Italy, for his research. We would like to have a good conversation with him because we would want all of you to get inspired on a particular subject which he's got the cure for. Most of us, we know that there is no cure for vitiligo, but here, today on this platform, we will get to know that yes, there is a research done and then he has done for the people across the world. Please allow me to welcome Mr. Mahendra Kabra on the sets of Newsmakers. A very warm welcome to you, sir.
Thank you so much.
We are so delighted to have a person who has received so many accolades in his life. So we would like to begin this very important question, which is, what has been your journey? Please tell us about your journey all through till now.
Uh, Simran, fortunate to be born in a doctor family. All of my uncles, father, mother, all doctors.
Oh, wonderful.
My father-in-law and his family also. My wife, my son, my daughters.
Wow.
Right. Third generation. And could be that helped me to reach to this stage.
So now, like, you've been from the family of doctors, and now that you reached to this level, and then you are one of those research scientists who's come up with a, research that there is a cure for vitiligo. Now, we would like to know how we can, identify that there are a lot of spots that we get on our hand or maybe on the body. How can one detect that it is right? This is the one. This is leukoderma.
There are different types of discolorations and patches. Some are due to vitamin and mineral deficiency. Others are due to infection or infestations of fungus, worm infestation in the intestines, and many other. But the patch of vitiligo is very easy to identify, and it can be done by the family members also, or patient himself or herself. A milky white patch is of vitiligo. Yeah. All other are not milky white.
Okay, all right. So, so if it is a milky white patch, it's supposed to be a vitiligo.
Correct.
All right.
Yeah.
So, like when you had this research done, you had come up with this, there is a cure for it. So could you just tell us how have you been able to identify on this is how have you been able to, find the solution for it and cured many people? Because I know there are a lot of diseases which are just not one. There is a lot behind the problem. So please tell us all about it.
It's a very good question. I would say that vitiligo or any other skin disease like psoriasis, eczema or allergy, anything, they are not skin disease at all.
Right.
If you call it a skin disease, if you call them a skin disease, then we should call yellow eyes as a disease of eye, and we should see the eye specialist.
Absolutely.
So seeing skin specialist for skin disease is the first mistake.
Correct.
It is not at all a skin disease. Internal toxins, there's a huge accumulation of toxins inside. To save the person's life and important organs, immunity, which is good, able, decides to flush out these toxins through the skin. Skin is the largest organ and excretory organ. So when these toxins are successfully thrown out through skin, certain cells get damaged. So with this particular type of toxin, melanocytes gets damaged. Melanocytes are the target organs, weak organs. So with that disturbance, with the melanocyte stops producing melanin pigment, and this pigment give color to the skin. So this is internal problem.
All right.
And there are 3 fundamental disorders inside. So we diagnosed this. Otherwise, medical dictionaries mention that cause and cure is unknown of vitiligo. And that's why famous personalities and celebrities have suffered for their whole life and since centuries and ages. So this is the internal problem, not a skin one. So the treatment should be according to this concept.
Okay, wow. So when you say that it is an internal disorder,
Correct.
for that, there are a lot of chronic diseases when we see, they're just not like, it's just happened just like that. Because there's a lot of things that goes inside. Now, we would like to know, what all other problems that you've diagnosed while you were also curing this disease?
In fact, there were many patients who had other health problems. initially we thought that our life we will have to treat vitiligo only, but many patients had existing diseases like thyroid, allergy, anemia, arthritis, sterility, um, constipation, digestive disorders, different infections. They were existing along with vitiligo, and they got well. Different kinds of tumors,
Okay.
and then it opened another window. So even if patient is not having vitiligo and having all these other problems, they also started approaching us.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, and the treatment is very unique.
Okay, so now here I would want to know that the kind of unique treatment that you have. Also, there's another very important question is, the lot of time when we are healing or giving medicines, we tend to feel that it may have a side effect.
Yeah.
Now, we would like to very quickly know, does that have a side effect also?
First, we would let the audience know about this unique treatment.
Right, sir.
Although it's a skin disease, normally it is called,
Ji.
but it's not a skin disease, internal, as we said. So the medicine should be oral only. There is nothing to apply on skin. No need of sunlight or ultraviolet exposure. No surgery, no admission, and no need to visit us. Yeah, just teleconsultation, online consultation is enough. Patient just has to WhatsApp or email the photographs, and then we set the video examination, and medicines are couriered. So it is very convenient. And the most important is the results are very stable. I'm very happy to share this to you and to the audience that the recurrence in life, it is very rare, but if at all there is a recurrence, the treatment would be free of charge.
Wonderful.
And no questions will be asked.
Super.
Yeah.
That's something really nice to know.
Really. And now we come to your another question, side benefits of the treatment. So as we said, that other health problems are also benefited because we are not treating vitiligo or we are not treating one system. We are treating the fundamental cause within. So I would like to elaborate this with few examples. A lady in England, we have visited England more than 60 times for the treatment of the patients. And elderly lady had vitiligo, and you name the disease and she had it, like allergy, asthma, arthritis, thyroid. British doctor had asked to continue the thyroid medicine for whole life. And to your surprise and my surprise, her severe allergy and all other problems got well along with vitiligo. Another patient had constipation, and the surgery was performed twice. So we explained on the very first day that if constipation would be all right, then skin would be better. And bowels started moving, and vitiligo also got well. Then some patient had, many patients had asthma, and that also got well along with the vitiligo. And there are a few types of vitiligo. And I would like to mention here that all types of vitiligo are amenable to treatment. And sometimes if it is a large spread, then it takes long time. But then we have experience of 150,000 patients. So some patients get well very quickly. So those who are physically very strong and mentally very positive, so they get well at the magical speed. And you will be happy to know that we maintain our own health first, fitness first, and then preach others. So we are reduced by 25 kilos. Me and my family members, my wife, Dr.Mamta Kabra, and I can lift 180 kilos even today. And I had asthma once upon a time. So information which is being utilized becomes knowledge.
Exactly.
So we preach our patients what we do first
Yes.
and help them to come out of these challenging problems, global problems at a good speed.
So wonderfully said. So here, viewers, you see that there is a lot that we have for takeaway for today. If you have this problem, it is all internally related. And there are a lot of chronic diseases which comes from inside. So you have to purify yourself from internal. And like Sir has also healed many other people, like he had a success story in England, and she's now living a very happy and a healed life. And also the best takeaway for today is that to live a very, very positive life. Now, moving further, Dr. Saab, I would just want to know here, like a lot of women, like all of us, we would like to have this very clear complexion. Now, we are unfortunately not having ma'am with us right now, but we are missing her. Now, I have a very specific question for women that I would like to know. When they come to you, what kind of a treatment that you start with? Because it is all start from here.
Right. Very good question. All of our patients had a very bright and light skin after treatment. Means they're not only vitiligo patches get healed, but skin tone also glows.
Correct. Wow.
And I would like to you asked about women's problems.
Yeah.
So they had different menstrual problems, dysmenorrhea, very severe dysmenorrhea, different types of bleeding disorders, and conception problems. One very mentionable case here, media house accounting manager from a very leading newspaper, and he brought his wife for vitiligo.
Okay.
And on taking the history, knowing more about the patient, couple mentioned that they are married for 17 years and there is no child, there is no conception. And after going through the reports, we promised them on the very first day that it is very much possible. And they got a child after this treatment.
Wow.
Which was primarily aimed at vitiligo. So these are the different examples of side benefits of the treatment.
Superb. So it's just not that you heal just one day. There are a lot of other diseases that you're healing. Doctor, we are so honored that we have you here on Newsmakers today, Dr. Mahendra. Before we go on, because this interview I would never want to end because a lot of information we are getting. But there is one very, very important thing that we would like to know from you as an advice for all those who are watching. And especially if, this is a disease which is like quite chronic. But you say that it's got a cure now. But when it goes to a person, it really affects them mentally. Now, this is a very important advice from your side. How to take up any kind of a problem? How should we have a mental balance in our life?
Yeah. See, nothing is impossible, and there is always end to any problem. So there is no need to be upset now, and let vitiligo not scar your life. Let's heal all.
Thank you so much, Dr. Kabra. It was such a great honor to have you here with us. And here, my dear viewers, I'm sure this advice would have changed your life. These golden words from this golden man is here to show you that any problem in this time has a cure. And there were a lot of pictures that we see that people, how they started their journey with this disease and now they are cured. Now, this shows that anything in this time of life is achievable. All problems are curable. So, if you think that you too are suffering with such a kind of disease, all that you have to have is a good mindset and a positive mindset. With this, I'm Simran signing off, but I promise that I will be back soon with yet another dynamic guest super soon. Till then, stay blessed and stay happy.